The Cargo Conundrum, a tale of holotech and holographic dreams. In the year 2127, the galaxy was abuzz with whispers of the Unity Alliance, a clandestine faction within the Secret Space Program, SSP, tasked with developing groundbreaking technologies to bridge humanity with the cosmos. However, as with any ambitious initiative, not all operatives were as qualified as their roles suggested. The Cena hidden base on the far side of the moon, codenamed Lunaris 1, was bustling with activity. Dozens of operatives darted between shimmering holographic panels and quantum touchpads, projecting an air of technological mastery. But beneath the polished exterior, a secret loomed. Deep in the engineering bay, Captain Jax Ryder, a seasoned SSP operative, inspected the latest prototype submitted by the Lunar Engineering Corps. The device, a gleaming cube adorned with intricate glowing patterns, looked like a marvel of advanced quantum computation. "What does it do?" Jax asked, trying to suppress his skepticism. It harnesses interdimensional tachyon streams to stabilize wormholes," stammered Lieutenant Myra Fields, the lead engineer. Jax squinted at her. "Does it actually work?" "Well, not yet," Myra admitted, shifting uncomfortably. "We're waiting for the theoretical physicists to fill in the finer details." Jax tapped the cube, which emitted a hollow clink. He raised an eyebrow. "This is empty." The cargo cult mentality. Unbeknownst to most, a subset of SSP operatives had adopted what Jax jokingly called the cargo cult engineering methodology, inspired by old tales of World War II islanders who built makeshift airplanes to summon cargo planes. These operatives created stunningly realistic but functionless devices. Their rationale? If it looked advanced enough, the collective consciousness of the SSP, or perhaps the universe itself, might imbue it with functionality. The base's holography lab was the epicenter of this phenomenon. Engineers like Myra used the lab to project illusions of functioning tech. Holographic circuits glowed and pulsed convincingly, while operatives nodded approvingly, none daring to admit they didn't understand the technology before them. "Fake it till you make it," was the unofficial motto of these engineers. A crisis emerges. The facade was shaken when a distress signal came from a remote asteroid colony. Their reactor was failing, and the colony faced imminent destruction. The Unity Alliance dispatched a team, including Jax, Myra, and their infamous Hollow Cube. As the shuttle raced toward the colony, Jax confronted Myra. "All right, Myra, no more games. Can this thing actually stabilize a wormhole?" Myra hesitated. "Theoretically, if we, believe hard enough." Jax groaned. "We're doomed." A twist of discovery. Upon arriving, the team was ushered to the reactor room, a chaotic mess of sparking wires and hissing steam. The colony's engineers looked at the cube with desperate hope. "Is that the quantum stabilizer?" one asked. "Sure," Jax muttered under his breath. "Let's call it that." With no better options, Myra placed the hollow cube in the center of the reactor. The team exchanged uneasy glances as she activated the device. It whirred to life, its glowing patterns pulsating rhythmically. To everyone's astonishment, the reactor stabilized. The room fell silent, save for the gentle hum of machinery. How is this possible?" Jax asked. Myra blinked. "I don't know. I think we might have stumbled onto something." The power of belief later, back at Lunaris 1, the team analyzed the event. They discovered that the cube had tapped into collective consciousness energy, a latent force amplified by the colony's shared belief in its functionality. In essence, the colony's faith had turned the hollow device into a working technology. This revelation sparked a revolution within the SSP. The cargo cult engineers, long dismissed as eccentric dreamers, became celebrated pioneers of consciousness-driven engineering. Devices were no longer built with circuits and chips alone, but with creativity, intention, and belief. A hilarious aftermath. As the SSP embraced this new paradigm, some operatives took it too far. Bases began filling with absurdly elaborate technologies, from a gravity inverter that looked suspiciously like a repurposed blender to a teleportation array, resembling a giant hamster wheel. Jax, now head of the SSP's reality check division, instituted a simple test. If it doesn't work when I kick it, it's going in the trash. Still, the SSP thrived, blending old-school engineering with the boundless potential of human imagination. And while most of their devices eventually worked, a few hollow cubes were kept around as reminders of their humble, hilarious beginnings. Epilogue: years later, Myra stood before a crowd of young recruits. "Remember," she said, holding up the original hollow cube, "technology isn't just circuits and wires. It's the spark of creativity, the courage to dream, and sometimes the sheer audacity to build a blender and call it a gravity inverter. God bless, and go make something amazing." Global Robotics Corporation. Robert Colee Global Robotics Corp. Please like, comment, and subscribe.